this QuickBooks video, we're going to look at how to give discounts to customers. So there might be a couple of different ways that you want to do that. I'm going to start here by going to the Customer Center, and our customer here, Christy Abercrombie, has an invoice for $2,500. There it is. Now, when this invoice was created, we used terms that offer a 2% discount if paid within 10 days, or the net amount is due in 30. Now, this is the QuickBooks sample file. The current date in the sample file is 12/15 of 2025. You can see I dated this invoice for the 5th. So I'm going to close the invoice, and I'm going to process a payment on that. So let's pick Receive Payments off the menu there. Christy Abercrombie is my customer. Let's do a payment of $2,450, which is the $2,500 less 2%. And we'll make the payment date 12/14, and I'll put a check number in there. Now, unfortunately, QuickBooks doesn't really tell me, what that discount should be, but you can see down here in the lower left corner that it tells me there's an underpayment of $50. Well, I want to write that off. I don't want to keep that balance on her account. So I'm going to click Discounts and Credits here. Make sure I'm on the Discount tab. There's my $50. I could change that if I needed to. And I pick the account that I'm going to use. In this case, this has been used before, so QuickBooks is suggesting the account I've used in the past. So there's my discounts given. Click Done. Save and close. And you can see that her balance is now 0. That paid the invoice in full, the $2,450 payment and the $50 discount. Now, sometimes there are cases where you want to create a discount not for early payment, but maybe you're showing some kind of a list price or a higher price or something on the invoice, and you're showing the customer that you're going to give them a discount. You're only going to charge them, say, 10% less than that price, and you want them to be able to see that. So let me set that up here. The first thing I need to do is I'm going to delete this payment that I just recorded. I'm doing that because then what happens is, of course, this invoice is now an open invoice. It's no longer paid. So if we look at this, a simple invoice, one line, $2,500. If I wanted to show a discount, I could use a discount item that was set up to subtract 10%, and I would have a second line on the invoice with that deduction, and so it would show that discount for the customer. Now, if you don't have this discount item set up, then it's an easy thing to do that. If you go to your item list, you can, here it is. You can create a new item, and when you create a new item, one of the types you can choose is discount. So that's all that's happened here is someone set up a new item. They set it up as a discount type item. So this is what that looks like. You need an account where that should be recorded. It's the same account that we used for that that paying in 10 days, that early pay discount that we demonstrated just a moment ago. And you put the amount, and it can either be a dollar amount or it can be a percentage. In this case, we've entered 10%. For that particular item. And let me show you one other thing too while we're here. We're gonna demonstrate this in just a moment. You can also create an item that is a subtotal. All right. So if we take a look at this very simple item, once you pick the subtotal type, that's it. That's what you've got. There really isn't. There's no account for it to flow to. There's no amount to put in. None of that. It's just a subtotal item. I'm going to show you where that becomes useful here in just a minute. Okay, so that I could save Christy Abercrombie's invoice just like that, and the amount due would be the $2,250. And if she got either a copy of this by email or printed, she would see that she was getting that line, that discount there. Well, so one limitation of the discount item is that if I have several items on the invoice, and let's see what else have we got here. Let's add a third line. So we did some repairs. Let's do I've got a door. Yeah, let's do a door frame. Okay. So we added a door frame, and we'll put that in there for $50. All right. So now we have an invoice of $3,050 before we add the sales tax here. So if I were to offer this 10% discount now, I'd only get a $5 discount. And that's because a discount item only looks at the line just above it. So in order to make this work on a multi-line invoice, I use that subtotal item first, which I just showed you on the item list. So now I have a subtotal of $3,050. Now I can add the discount, and I have a discount of $305. Okay? So the value of this, the people that use this are people that want to show the discount on the invoice, that we're not giving you, or we're not charging you the full price. We're only charging you a discounted price. Okay, so that's two real common areas where you might want to give a customer a discount, and that's how you do both of those. Hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching.